Hi friends, Haley here with 5-Minute Yoga. Thank you so much for joining me. Today we'll be opening up our throat chakra, or Vishuddha. Fair warning, this is pretty much just a prep and execution of a shoulder stand. So if you have sensitivity or injury in your neck, you might want to set this one up. That being said, we'll start on our mat in a comfortable seated position to warm up the spine and the neck. So inhale the arms up and exhale down. Inhale up, exhale back down. Inhale, rise up, and exhale to one side. Inhale up, exhale to the other side. Inhale up, exhale, extend for a back bend. Inhale up, and exhale the hands to heart space. This time, take your ear to the shoulder, gently extending one side of the neck. You can place one hand on the side of the head to create a little bit of weight. You don't want to pull on the neck, but just create a little bit of extra tension to traction the area. Breathe into any areas that are sticky and release. Drop the opposite ear to the opposite shoulder for a stretch on the other side. Again, you can use the weight of the arm and the hand to extend the stretch a little bit. Again, you don't want to torque the neck, so be gentle with yourself. It's all about love. Release. Bring the chin to the chest, stretching the back of the neck and the length of the spine. Again, you can create a little weight with the hand. Release the stretch and bring the chin to the sky. This isn't a back bend, it's a throat opener, so think of extending the chin instead of dropping the back of the head. And take the neck from ear to ear, one side to the other, gently working through the rotation. If you come across anywhere sensitive, you can hold or move a little more slowly or more quickly, whichever works for you. Take the rotation all the way around by incorporating the extension of the chin. Do one side. Change the direction of the rotation. Go the other way. Breathing through all of this. Keeping the shoulder blades down. Shoulders relaxed. Come back to neutral. You can shake out the head a little bit. And gently position yourself on your mat in a supine pose. Keeping the knees bent. And when you're ready, bring the knees into the chest. Bring the hands under the hips and walk them down the back, trying to keep the spine straight. And extend the feet when you can. Don't turn your head in this position. You want to protect the neck. You want to keep your elbows in close together for as wide and strong a foundation as you can muster. If you do find yourself comfortable in the shoulder stand position, you can experiment with other positions, like lowering the feet gently. You can straighten the arms and flatten out the hands for counterbalance. Might make it a little bit easier to get into the position, but ultimately lowering the feet to the ground for plow pose. You can interlace the fingertips for a deeper stretch in the shoulders. You can play with bending the knees or keeping the legs straight. Take the feet wide and bring the hands to the toes. Play with the balance of the pose. Remember to breathe. To come out of the pose, bring the hands back to the low back, bring the feet back together, and gently bend the knees to extend the legs up long. Other fun poses you can play with are eagle legs, crossing one knee over the other, hooking the foot behind the ankle. How long can you maintain your balance in this pose? Try the other side. And release the legs again to the sky. Open the feet and legs wide for a straddle position. Another way to play with the balance and the core muscles. Any expression you do take of this pose, it's excellent for immunity. So if you're coming up on cold season, I recommend shoulder stands. Bring the legs together. Can alternate one leg over the other for pike position. Extend the legs back to the sky, and if you've finally had enough, bring the knees back down to the chest. Try not to knee yourself in the face if you run that risk. And as gently as you can, roll the spine back down the mat. Bring the legs back down, feet to the mat. Take a moment. Let your neck rest. Let your shoulders rest. Let all of that pressure kind of work its way back into your body. Take the rest of this time to breathe. Namaste.